She led armies for Islam, the true story of Nusaybah bint Ka'ab. She wasn't just a witness to history, she made it. In a time when women were expected to stay behind the lines, she ran into battle. Armor on, sword drawn, shielding the Prophet, peace be upon him, with her own body. This is the untold story of Nusaybah bint Ka'ab, the warrior woman of early Islam. Nusaybah bint Ka'ab al-Ansariya was a woman of Medina, a member of the Banu Najjar tribe, from a time when Islam was just beginning to take root. But she wasn't just any woman. She was one of the very first to pledge allegiance to the Prophet Muhammad during the Second Pledge of Aqabah, a historic moment that secured Medina as the safe haven for Muslims. While others pledged their words, Nusaybah pledged her life. The true test came at the Battle of Uhud. What began as a confident campaign for the Muslims soon turned into chaos. The Quraysh counterattacked. The archers abandoned their post. Panic, confusion. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was under direct threat. And then she appeared. Nusaybah bint Ka'ab, armed with nothing but a sword and shield, threw herself into the fight. With no formal training, she fought fiercely, wounding enemy after enemy, defending the Prophet, peace be upon him, side by side with male warriors. The Prophet later said, "Whenever I turned to my right or my left, I saw her fighting to protect me." That day, she took over a dozen wounds, including a blow that nearly severed her shoulder, but she never backed down. She asked only one thing from the Prophet, peace be upon him, after the battle: "Pray that I may be your companion in paradise." And the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "You are my companion in paradise." For her, that was enough. But her story doesn't end on the battlefield. Nusaybah was a mother, a scholar, and continued to serve Islam throughout the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and beyond. She fought again during the Wars of Apostasy, this time with her son, both standing firm against rebellion. She lost part of her arm in battle, but never her faith. Today, her name is rarely spoken in classrooms, but echoes in the hearts of those who know her legacy. Nusaybah bint Ka'ab wasn't just a warrior. She was a shield, a servant of truth, a woman who defied fear and became a legend. Share her story, revive her name, because history remembers the brave, and so does Jannah.